Welcome to Harvest and Hearth, where timeless farmhouse charm meets festive holiday inspiration. Today, we'll take you on a heartwarming Christmas tour through a beautifully styled farmhouse, from the snowy front porch to the cozy living spaces. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. The farmhouse exterior glows beneath a soft winter sunrise, its crisp white siding framed by snow-dusted boxwood shrubs and lanterns on the wooden steps. A grand pine wreath with red velvet ribbons crowns the arched front door, while the front window reveals a shimmering Christmas tree welcoming guests. Inside the entryway, honey-toned oak floors gleam beneath cream shiplap walls. A vintage pine console displays jewel-toned glass ornaments and brass candlesticks casting flickering reflections. A cedar garland drapes across a wooden bench beneath a gilded mirror, catching frosted light filtering through sidelights and evoking rustic warmth. The living room opens with soaring white-beamed ceilings and mullioned windows framing snowy fields beyond. Sunlight glimmers across mercury glass ornaments on a stately evergreen by the stone hearth. A camel-colored linen sofa hosts plaid wool throws, while a reclaimed oak coffee table supports bronze candle trays and rosemary sprigs. In the dining area, a weathered maple farmhouse table stretches beneath an antique iron chandelier wrapped in pine garlands and twinkling fairy lights. Polished brass candlesticks and crystal glassware sparkle softly, linen napkins tied with twine cradle sprigs of cedar, as a vintage sideboard displays copper pitchers of white amaryllis. The kitchen glows warmly with sunlight reflecting off pale sage cabinetry and honed marble countertops. Copper pots hang above a central butcher block island. A small potted fir wrapped in burlap sits near stacked wooden breadboards, while white stoneware canisters line the backsplash with rhythmic order and brass hardware catches the light. A curved bay window in the breakfast nook overlooks a snowy meadow. Its ledge displays miniature evergreen trees dusted in frost and clusters of candles in frosted glass hurricanes. A linen-upholstered bench holds chunky knit throws and velvet cushions, while a carved wooden bowl of pomegranates and walnuts crowns the table. A softly lit hallway guides the way toward the main staircase, where black and white landscape photographs in brass frames line cream walls. A cedar garland with satin ribbon drapes gracefully along the oak banister. Beneath the stairs, an antique hurricane lamp illuminates a bowl of dried oranges and cinnamon sticks. The staircase landing is bathed in gentle winter light pouring through an arched window framed by linen drapes. Porcelain village houses glow from the sill as their tiny windows twinkle. A muted tartan runner cascades down polished oak steps, adding warmth and pattern to the serene architectural view. The primary bedroom radiates tranquility with dove-gray walls and ivory trim. A tall evergreen in a galvanized bucket stands in the corner, draped with glass baubles and warm white lights. A cashmere throw in deep pine green rests on crisp white bedding beneath a tufted linen headboard lit by brass sconces. The adjoining dressing room offers refined calm with paneled white walls and a plush taupe wool rug. A vintage oak armoire reflects daylight filtering through lace curtains. On a marble-topped vanity sits a petite evergreen wreath tied with satin ribbon beside a crystal dish of pine cones lightly dusted in glitter. The guest bedroom feels warmly nostalgic with exposed pine beams against whitewashed ceilings. A wrought iron bed is layered with a muted cranberry and sage patchwork quilt. A petite balsam fir in a ceramic crock stands on a pine chest, adorned with wooden ornaments and dried apple slices beside a plaid rug. The upstairs study glows in late afternoon light spilling across walnut bookshelves adorned with sprigs of cedar and clusters of silver ornaments. A stately roll-top desk near the window holds a slender vase of winter berries beside a brass reading lamp, casting a gentle glow over polished wood. A cozy library nook nestled beneath a gabled dormer features sage-painted shelves and a cushioned window seat piled with velvet pillows. Brass lanterns flicker softly, their light reflecting against sloped ceilings. A woven basket of folded wool blankets sits beside a small fir tree, adorned with delicate beaded garlands. The upstairs hallway shimmers gently as fairy lights wind along a narrow antique console. Snow globe ornaments and pine-scented candles rest on a silver tray. A vintage runner in faded indigo and cream extends beneath framed botanical prints, while soft daylight from a distant window creates a subtle brightness gradient. The sunroom overlooking the garden is bathed in soft golden winter light streaming through tall paned windows onto brick-tiled floors. A white wicker love seat draped with a cable knit throw faces a pine table adorned with evergreens, pine cones, and ivory candles, their flames flickering in dappled sunlight for serene charm. A back staircase near the mudroom feels rustic yet inviting with polished oak treads and a garland of cedar casually draped over the rail, accented with clusters of red berries tied with gingham ribbons. A softly glowing lantern on the lowest step enhances the scene's warm holiday character. The mudroom acts as a practical yet festive threshold. Slate flooring anchors a wide wooden bench lined with hand-woven baskets filled with fragrant pine sprigs. Above, iron hooks support draped cedar garlands. A small evergreen in a galvanized tin bucket twinkles beneath a transom window, bathed in low winter sunlight. The covered back porch overlooks a snowy meadow framed by sturdy timber posts, wrapped in twinkling fairy lights and fresh garlands. Rocking chairs with plaid cushions face a vintage wooden sled near the railing. A woven basket of birch logs sits beside a tall lantern glowing warmly at twilight. A stone-paved garden path winds through snow-dusted evergreen shrubs toward a central fountain encircled by potted firs wrapped in burlap and velvet ribbons. The fountain's gentle trickle shimmers in lantern light as nearby tree shadows ripple across the snow, creating a serene winter garden scene with depth and symmetry. The backyard lawn stretches beneath a pale winter sky, leading to a grand spruce adorned with cascading strings of golden lights and oversized wooden ornaments. Nearby, a rustic iron fire pit glows warmly, surrounded by wooden benches draped with thick wool blankets, capturing a tranquil winter evening's inviting warmth. Thank you for joining us on this magical farmhouse Christmas journey, discovering rustic elegance in every corner. We hope you found inspiration for your own holiday decor. For more timeless farmhouse ideas, remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your favorite moment from today's tour.